All right, welcome to another video. Today we're going to do something a little bit different before our workout. We are going to help my dad install his flagpole. So we'll have part of that as some of our video today. Today is the final workout of this program, which is a mock fitness assessment. So today we're going to do the push-ups, the sit-ups, and the 1.5 mile run. Before each fitness assessment, we are read the following verbal instructions for our assessment. So there's two of us that are going to do it today, myself and my boy. So we are going to do this together. The first one is the push-up verbal instruction, which is the following. The push-up is one assessment of muscular fitness. Place your palms or fists on the floor. Hands will be slightly wider than shoulder width apart, with your elbows fully extended. Your feet may be no more than 12 inches apart and should not be supported, braced, or crossed. Your body should maintain a rigid head to heel form. This is the up or starting position. Begin by lowering your body to the ground until your upper arms are at least parallel to the floor, elbows bent at 90 degrees. Then return to the up position, arms fully extended but not locked. This is 1 repetition. Your chest may touch but not rest or bounce on the floor. If you do not come down to parallel to the floor, your push-up will not count. Resting can only be done in the up position. You may remove your hands or feet from the floor or bridge or bow your back, but only in the up or rest position. Resting any other body part on the floor is not allowed. If resting occurs in the down position, the push-up portion of the test will be terminated and your score will be based on the correct number of push-ups performed to that point. So we're going to do this first. We have 1 minute to perform as many as we can. So we're going to start with Jonathan first. So I will start the stopwatch. 1 minute, ready, and begin. Resting in the up position, good. Thirty seconds. $35, $36, 55 seconds. 37. 1 minute. 37. Okay. So I stopped before the 1 minute mark for two reasons. One, I reached the maximum number of push-ups required to receive max points for the push-up. There's no value in adding additional push-ups to that number. The second reason, running is not my favorite, so I want to reserve as much energy as I can for the run. Okay, now we are on the sit-up verbal instruction portion. For the sit-ups, you will begin by laying face up on the floor or mat. Your feet may extend off the floor or the mat, but your buttocks, shoulders, and head must not extend beyond the mat. Bend your knees at 90 degrees with your feet or heels in contact with the floor at all times. Cross your arms over your chest with your open hands or fingers at your shoulders or resting on your upper chest, like this. Go ahead and lay down on the floor into position. This is the starting position. When conducting sit-ups, any part of the hands, fingers remain in contact with the shoulders or upper chest at all times. Members may request the assessor to hold their feet with his or her hands or by putting his or her knees on the feet. The assessor may not anchor a member by holding behind the calves or by standing on the feet during the assessment. The member may request a member of the same gender to hold the hands or feet. That request must be granted. From the starting position, raise your upper torso until your elbows touch your knees or thighs. Knees or thighs. Lower your upper body until your shoulder blades contact the floor. This is 1 repetition. Your elbows must touch your knees or thighs at the top of the sit-up, and your shoulder blades must contact the floor or mat at the bottom of the sit-up, keeping any part of your hands, fingers in contact with your shoulder, upper chest at all times. The repetition will not count if your hands or fingers come completely away from the chest, shoulder, or if your buttocks or heels leave the ground. Additionally, you may not grab onto your shirt, as it makes it difficult to determine if you are maintaining proper contact. Any resting must be done in the up position. While resting, you may not use your knees or object to hold yourself. If there is any resting other than in the up position, the sit-up portion of the test is terminated and your score will be based on the correct number of sit-ups to that point. You have 1 minute to perform as many correct sit-ups as you are able. Your counter will count the correct number of sit-ups allowed. Your counter will not count incorrect sit-ups. Your counter will tell you what you are doing wrong and will repeat the last number of correct sit-ups until you correct the error. The total number of correct sit-ups in 1 minute is recorded as your score.
Take Let them lions roar until the elephants align, till all the tamers resign. Let them bodies float among the
For my age group, it's broken down into age brackets. So under 30 is one age group, between 30 and 39 is the next age group, between 40 49 the next, 50 to 59, and etc. So for my age bracket, I need to do 44 push-ups in 1 minute and 50 sit-ups in 1 minute. So I'm going to go for 51 sit-ups. I like to do one more than the maximum because I want to make sure that they're all counted. So I'm going to shoot for 51 sit-ups in 1 minute. So if I stop before the 1 minute's up, you'll know why.
I'll just keep waiting till it comes. I'm counting the hours, I'm counting the times, my calculations, they ruin my peace of mind. Ran out of the patience of it when I was waiting. My legs got tired of standing still, so come sweep me off my feet. I'm yours. Let them lions roar until the elephants align, till all the tamers resign. Let the bodies float among the
51 in 52 seconds. It's not bad for an old guy. Okay, the final part of the fitness assessment is the 1.5 mile run. Let me kick over to that verbal instruction. The 1.5 mile run is used to measure cardiorespiratory fitness. Prior to beginning the 1.5 mile run, you may complete a 3-minute warm-up. You will line up behind the starting line and will be instructed to begin running as I start the stopwatch. No physical assistance from anyone or anything is permitted. Pacing is permitted if there is no physical contact and is not a hindrance to other runners. You are required to stay on and complete the entire marked course. Leaving the course is disqualifying and terminates the test. Your completion time will be recorded when you cross the finish line, and you are required to complete a cool down for approximately 5 minutes. If at any time you are feeling in poor health, you're to stop running immediately and you will be given assistance. So for Jonathan's age group, the maximum amount of time to run to still gain points is 13 minutes and 36 seconds. My age group, the maximum amount of time run is 14 minutes 52 seconds. My goal is to run this in 13 minutes and 14 seconds. That's the goal that I'm going to shoot for. So we're going to take a few minutes, warm ourselves up. I'm not going to record this because we're just going to stretch a little bit, make sure that we're ready to begin the run, and we will start the run in just a minute.
Got this, buddy.
Finished our workout today. Not too bad on the mock fitness assessment. We're back at my folks. We're going to finish up installing their flagpole. We've got our concrete post put in, and we're let it sit for about 24 hours. It's not cured yet. It'll take at least actually a number of days before it's fully cured. But at this point, we can finish putting on the bike tire tube and hose clamps to at least get the base fully installed. So I've got bike tire tubes. This one's actually from a much larger bicycle. So this one should work a little bit better, should go over the top this way. If you can't find a tire tube that's big enough, the other option is to cut it so that it goes all the way around and matches itself up before putting the hose clamps on. What's nice about this one is we can put it on directly over the top. All right, well, I hope you liked that video. I had a good time helping my pop put in a new flagpole at their place, all the while doing a mock fitness assessment right in the middle of that project. So it was a good time. I did disappoint myself a little bit. I wanted to get my run in just a little faster than I did, but I do have a lot of time before my fitness assessment comes up. I definitely will be running through this program probably 2 or 3 times before then, just to make sure I build up the strength and endurance needed to get that 90+% on my fitness assessment. If you like that video, make sure you give it a like. I'd appreciate it. And let me know down in the comments if that was something you'd like to see a little bit more often, just some side projects, things like that, mixed in with some workouts. I had a good time making it and wouldn't mind doing it again. So let me know if that's something you guys would like to see. And if you haven't subscribed, what's wrong with you? It's real easy. Just click on that subscribe button. It's pretty simple. So go ahead and do that right now, and I'll wait. Just kidding. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.